So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the most common mistakes entrepreneurs make when it comes to dating. And these are just 4 mistakes that I've seen entrepreneurs make. There are more, but you can actually narrow it down to those 4. So starting off, I was on multiple events with hundreds of entrepreneurs. I've met all of them from the age of 18 to 35 in relationships, no relationships, actual experience with women, no experience with women. So I've seen them all, and all of them, 99% of them, make these common mistakes. So starting off with mistake number 1, you are afraid to approach women. And that's the most important one actually, because with this fear of approach or fear of rejection, that means that you are overthinking instead of acting. That means, for example, in a scenario where you are in a coffee shop, at the bar, at the club, wherever, and you see a nice girl, cute girl, and you want to approach her because you want her, she looks cute, you start thinking now. Then your head builds a construct or like a wall where you have to jump over in order to talk to her, because that wall is protecting you from the humiliation that you think you're going to face when you get rejected. So therefore you wait for the perfect timing, as if you are on a set for a movie and they say now and you can now approach her. Like, that's not how it goes. With the waiting for the perfect timing, your time window is already over. The time window to approach a woman is if she catches your eye contact, and if you catch her eye contact, that's where you go. That's the only time window you have in like a social environment as a coffee shop. And the most important part of this first mistake that you guys make is really that you think if you get rejected publicly, or even on social media, that's the worst, but if you get rejected publicly, that this humiliation is actually hurting your identity or is an attack on your identity as a human being. Disclaimer, it's not. It's totally fine to get rejected. Only if you get rejected, this is how you will learn how to actually approach those women, how you will master the craft of talking to women. And that's the only way that you can succeed with it. Nobody was born a master of talking to women. No one. No one. Some are more charismatic than others, but you have to go out there to talk to them. Otherwise, guess what? You won't succeed. Number 2, I've seen entrepreneurs make the mistake with time management. What does that mean? Time management in that sense that you explain the women that you're either dating or in your relationship, that you explain those women that you are very busy. That also means that most of the time, the first mistake in here that you do is in the beginning you are over available, because what? You want to meet her, you want to invest as much as possible in the beginning to actually get her to stay with you, and after that you get back to your normal life where you're actually busy, you're going to the gym, you're working on your business, you have friends that you want to meet, you have some business trips that you have to attend, and then there has to be space and time for the women, and she's now getting used to over availability that you gave her in the beginning. And now your attention withdrawal. So what happens? People get used to things too fast. So if she gets used to you being over available and now all of a sudden you are not anymore, she's going to get mad. Respectfully so. Everybody can understand that. It's the same the other way around. When she texts you back all the time and all of a sudden she doesn't, you get curious and you get suspicious. Why does she do that? So stop. That means that you have to be transparent with your time, and that comes from the very beginning. Whenever a woman asks you what you're doing, just tell them what you're doing. Tell them I'm working out, I'm working out, I'm working out. Then she understands, oh, okay, he's really busy. I'm glad that he makes time for me. Because now she knows if she wants to get in a relationship with you, she knows he's most of the time busy. There is going to be time for me, but not as much, and she doesn't expect as much as this one over here would expect. And the third part is that you actually have no structure. That means that you're chaotic with your time, and if you don't have time structure or good time management, your relationship will fail, because she will get mad if you don't give her the time that she needs. And not every girl needs as much time as you really think. They just need quality time. Mistake number 3. We are all on dating apps, and if you say no, you are, because if you have Instagram, that's a dating app also. But talking about the other dating apps such as Tinder, whatever, Hinge, and the other ones, Many guys are actually losing, like getting matches because you have a good profile, you have a good profile setup with nice pictures, because you've been to villas, yachts, parties, wherever. You have a decent body, so you have a good profile picture. Then you get likes, obviously, then you talk to them on the app, and this is where you lose them. Why? Because A, you're endlessly texting them, you're burning your small talk on those dating apps, because you're actually, again, afraid of rejection, because if you knew that you could tell her one sentence and she would give you her IG or number, you would actually use that, right? What you are doing is you spend so much time texting on those dating apps, you have no clue how many chats, how many likes women get on those dating apps. No clue. We get 10, 15, they get thousands of likes. And if she matched you, that means she likes you. And she's not waiting for you to either ask for her IG, to tell her that you are going to meet her tomorrow for a coffee, and to get her off the app, because she doesn't want to be on the app if she found a guy that she actually likes. If a woman likes you, she will meet you, trust me. But not if you're endlessly texting, and not if you're burning your small talk, because she's getting bored. For small talk, she can chat with hundreds of guys in her DM box who are just trying to text her. You're trying to meet her. You have to use dating apps what they're actually being used for, just for logistics. You are only texting them on those dating apps to get them off the app, to see them in real life. That's the only way to use dating apps. And dating apps are also Instagram. So when you're chatting to them only on Instagram, tell her to give you her number. That's it. And meet her in person. Same with other dating apps such as Tinder. You want to see her in person. I can't stress this out too much, because you want her in person. Because in a life where this is the dating pool of women, stage 1 is dating apps, stage 2 is actually meeting them, and stage 3 is being the only guy that she's talking to. This is the relationship phase. But you are failing on step 1, where this is the biggest pool of women, and you are failing there just because of the mindset of endlessly texting and being afraid of rejection on dating apps. And the fourth mistake is that you can get women without social media or dating apps. So without your good looking Instagram, your flexing on Instagram, or with the dating pool, with the dating apps. Where does that problem come from? First of all, it comes from the social isolation. That means that you are just working, gym, and then going home. Most of the time your work is at home because of your office in your home. Then you just go to the gym, go back, without even looking if there's potential good looking women out there. You're just going like this, yeah, headphones, blah, 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 and Rotate podcast, blah, 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 I'm going to the gym, and that's it. So you're actually giving no space, no time, no opportunity to meet good looking women, because guess what? They are everywhere. Good looking women are everywhere. Go to a coffee shop. They are in a coffee shop. Go talk to them in a coffee shop. And then you use the cope or the excuse, I can't find a good looking one or a good one. Where are you looking for them? In a club? There are also good looking women in a club. But if you want to actually approach them, talk to them, go out on the street, go approach them. They are everywhere. But you're just afraid to talk to them. That's why you use the cope of, I don't have time, I have to work, I'm focused, I'm monk moding, I'm busy building. That's shit. Because if you have the good time management, and if you are not afraid to talk to women, good looking women will stay in your life. Easy. So these 4 mistakes can actually be like narrowed down to those 4 things as, first of all, you're avoiding rejection. Second, you're avoiding conflict when you're not getting rejected, but you have different opinions. Third one is you avoid decisiveness. For example, in dating apps where you just tell her, hey, we're doing this, okay, and she is going to tell you yes or no. You want to fail fast. You want to get a no the quickest way possible so you can move on to the next one. And the fourth one is avoid leadership. Avoiding leadership is basically the same as decisiveness, but more so when you meet her, that she actually feels that you're the confident guy that she met online, but you're even more confident in person because you're not getting intimidated by her looks or like her status that she has. So these have been the 4 mistakes I've seen all entrepreneurs do, most entrepreneurs do. And I'm posting every day tips like these in my Telegram group, which is linked down below, which is free for you. Even though you make lots of money, it is free. Just click down below, join the Telegram group, and read through those tips, and they will change your life. Trust me. Smash like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, boys.